Well, it is no secret that apps are big business. There have now been more than 15 billion downloads of the 500,000 apps on offer in the App Store.
And it just so happens that many of the world's favourite apps are being made by Australians. In fact, you're about to meet the creator of one such app location that went to #1 around the world. Planet Earth. Paul Marshall tracked him down on a sheep farm in Victoria.
This year we went away for 6 weeks and we actually put him in charge and he quite enjoyed it. He's never been that interested in farming.
He was never really an outdoors sort of boy. He doesn't have a farming board in him.
Matthew Hall grew up on his parents' sheep farm at Edenhope in Victoria. But when he was a little boy and saw his first video game, the farm lost him.
The eyes went like this and he was hooked from then on.
He's been interested in computers since he was knee-high to a grasshopper.
Video games are very, they engage every part of you. It's a really, an amazing hobby.
Matthew made his first computer game when he was 8, studied computer science at university and worked in Melbourne for a company making games. But 4 years ago, he decided to go out on his own. He and his wife Bea moved back to the farm. They have a 3-year-old daughter now, Holly.
2, 3.
And from the kitchen table, Matthew started making his own games.
So Little Things was inspired by Where's Wally, the sort of seek and find objects, seek and find games I used to play as a kid. And this is my attempt to bring it, to modernise it and bring it into the digital age.
It didn't sell, not to start with, but then came smartphones, the iPad, and the App Store. Matthew, what's an app?
An app is it's sort of a new concept and an old concept at the same time. It's something that runs on a mobile phone. I guess that's the way most people think of it. It could be a game, it can be a utility, but the idea of the App Store is what's new, the fact that it's so easy to go out and download an app.
So easy that Little Things took off. Went to #1 in some places in the world, top 10 in most. It was Apple's App of the Week.
It's amazing to think that people all over the world are playing his games.
There's 4 objects here: the raccoon, the camel, the birthday cake, and the cockatoo. There's the raccoon. I'll keep looking for the camel here. There's so many objects I can't even remember where they are myself, and so there's the cockatoo right there. Let's get a hint for the camel. I just can't recall where it is. There it is at the top. And finally, I have to find a birthday cake, and there it is there.
If I said computer geek, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's something I've not identified myself with. It's like going through high school. I started off a computer geek through till about year 9, and then I decided I wanted to be a bit more popular, and so I pushed the computers aside for a little while there to concentrate on maybe playing some sport and doing some more social activities and.
But it got you in the end.
Yes, that's right.
Matthew has 5 games now. Little Things Forever is his latest.
We're looking for octopus. Can you see where? There it is. Now there's 2 more. Can you see any more? There it is.
Do you think the people who download them or play your games have any idea that they're done on a sheep farm at Edenhope?
I have tried to reach out to people through Facebook and Twitter and talk about myself and who I am. So I would like to think that some people do know where I'm from.
You'd have a certain perception, like if I wasn't married to a game developer, for example, I'd be thinking, I'd have my own image of what a game developer would look like even, and where they'd live and how they dress. And you wouldn't think that they'd be living among, a few thousand sheep and...
Not for much longer, though. The games have done well enough that Matthew and his family are moving back to town. The farm's lost him again.
Where's the swan? Can you see it? The swan's black. Can you see it there? Where? There it is. Good job.
Great little app.
Well, those sheep's losses, the world's
Well,
gain.
isn't it good to see a sheep farmer do well and then move back to town? Good
Not
on
since
him.
the 1980s.
Now, ahead this morning, John O'Coleman's final appearance on Weekend Sunrise. Oh, he has this week's new movie.
Indeed, sad. We'll get over it. Next.